Hey everyone, John Moran here with Solutions 8, and we have some big news today inside of Google Ads. A new release has just taken place, and it is really, really awesome. And so I haven't even built it out fully yet, and I just got too excited I wanted to share with you guys. So if you read the title, you probably already know what it is. It is a lead form extension inside of a YouTube ad. So if you're familiar with how Facebook lead ads works, where you can actually place a form inside of an ad without having the user leave Facebook in order to go and fill out that form. It happens right inside of that form. That same functionality has been built inside of YouTube, and you can have a YouTube ad play with a call to actions. They can click on, get started or apply now, and fill out, a few fields that someone can simply just, once they're done filling out, hit select and hit done, and that will actually generate themselves a lead without ever leaving the YouTube video page. And it's really exciting. Again, my lead ad is my lead form is in review right now, and it hasn't even been updated yet. But I wanted to kind of share with you how this looks. So let's get started. So inside of here, we have a new campaign that's using the lead form, and you can see that the campaign subtype is drive conversions. The goal is for leads. The lead form is under review, and the lead collection, there's two ways you can actually do this. One is you can have a no connection to any CRM tool, and you can simply just hop in and click download, and you'll get a downloaded list of those leads. Or you can actually use a webhook, and I'll share with you that here in a moment. And the webhook, and I'm just going to move this out of the way, the webhook will actually, so I can turn off my Slack notifications, there we go. The webhook will actually drop in the lead information right to a CRM tool. So it's pretty cool that you're able to collect leads without ever having to hop back in here and re-download them. You can just webhook them right into a CRM tool. We're using $100 a day to start. Network YouTube videos. I wanted to do just YouTube videos. I didn't want video partners on the display network. It would have had the video go on display, but I'm looking for a very, very, very particular person in my targeting. So it's not appropriate for the display network. But what's cool about this too is on YouTube videos, you can't use the YouTube search results like normally, but with YouTube videos, you can run the in-stream video and discovery videos, which are really, really cool. So discovery videos are going to be off to the right of a video that you're currently watching, and then in-stream, obviously, I can capture anybody I want, regardless of what video they're watching, because I'm using audience targeting. But again, the bidding strategy, there's actually two. You have maximize conversions, or you can actually use a target CPA. I'd probably recommend starting with maximize conversions, just typically knowing how the bidding strategy works in Google. Starting with maximize conversions first, gain a good amount of conversions, then start to set a target CPA based on both the quantity and quality of those leads. But I'm going to start with maximize conversions first, and I'll share with you why. So if we look inside of here, we'll go into the lead form. So the headline is a Google Ads action plan, because we're asking people to opt in so that we can give them a plan on what they either can do with their existing or with their brand new Google Ads account. Again, status is under review, and this is the longest I think I've ever had to wait, and it's probably only been about 12 minutes, but it feels like forever. But you can see the request information here, and so I'm going to show you what the ad looks like. So when you build it, you have the business name, so that's the Solutions A, that's obviously our business name here, and the call to action you get to choose from a list. So you can learn more, get quotes. There's a lot of different offers here, or CTAs here for your offer. Just obviously pick the one that's right for you. We use get started just because you're getting started with your action plan. So that's how it looks here. Let's hit continue, and this is when someone clicks on the get started for the action plan. Pops up this. So you have a title, Google Ads action plan. This will actually be our logo. Solutions A is our business name, and then you choose a headline. Identify wasted ad spend and optimize your campaign performance. All fields are required, and so here's what's cool. So recommended questions, you can either do first and last name. Think about the integrations with your CRM tool. Does it do a full name, or does it do first name and last name? Choose the one that's going to be the right format for how you can retrieve and disseminate the lead. I just choose full name just because I actually prefer less fields. I don't want to have first names, then the next field, then last name. The less fields, the better. All I really need is a full name, email, and phone number, and then we can contact them and get started on their action plan. So that's everything I need. You can choose additional questions like company name, work email, job title. These are good for qualifications. Am I speaking with the right person at the right company? You can also choose the geographical information, city, state, zip, country, or at least work phone number. Some people won't want to have their mobile phone number, so they just use their work one. But again, this is going to be varied up to your specific business, industry, call to action, offer, etc. They do have questions here, and I apologize I can't pop this open, but they're very generic and they're predefined questions. So, what is your business industry? Where did you go to college? Very, very, very generic ones. So they didn't give you the ability yet to add custom ones, but if you wanted to go through these questions here, you can find out what questions that may be applicable to you or what you would want to ask. Again, think every field, every question I ask reduces conversion rate. So think bare minimum, whatever the minimum you can go on. And then it needs your privacy policy. So make sure that you have a privacy policy. If you don't, contact us. I'll give you one for free. Just don't sue me if it doesn't work. So this is the Solutions Day privacy policy page here. And as you can see, they have to click by submitting they agree, and then they click submit. So they fill out the information here. And then the next page is like the thank you page. So post submit headline is thank you for completing. And then the post submit description is we will contact you shortly. Wrote these kind of quick. We'll probably A/B test this. I mean, there really isn't a reason to, because it's a thank you, but I just don't really like thank you for completing. So we'll change this one. But that's just your thank you message. And then you see this other one that says Business Solutions 8. Whatever is your final URL in your ad that you use for this video, that's what's going to be linked there. So you can't edit it here, but whatever your final URL is, that's what you're going to use. You build, and the way that you do this, you build a lead form first, then you build the ad, and then you connect the two together. So when people tap Business Solutions 8, it'll go to the website to find in your video ad. It's really important. And then go to next. So the reason why I chose maximize conversions instead of target CPA is I don't really have much conversion data to go on of what is good and what is bad, but I did choose the higher intent. So when you're choosing a lead form type, you can do two, higher intent or more volume. And there's reasons for both. You really think, well, why not I just choose higher intent that's recommended? Well, if you have a lead magnet, a tip, you're trying to do list building, more volume might be beneficial. You're not looking for people asking them for marriage and contact me and hire me today. You may just be like, hey, I have this great white paper they might be interested in. And if you fill out the form below, I'll send it to you. So you can do more volume. And then probably want to do either target CPA, like I don't want to pay more than $5 per new list building subscriber, and I want more volume. And then later on, I'm going to go back to them with my core offer, my upsell, cross-sell, whatever it may be. So higher intent, we are going to be using an action plan. So I want high intent. I don't want people that are like, I never thought about Google Ads. I don't have a business yet, and I might, want to think about one day. I don't want those type of people. I want people that are, struggling, or people that have questions, or people that maybe don't know the health of their campaign or don't have confidence in it, or maybe they have a team that's not, inspiring a lot of confidence in them. So I want to do a higher intent campaign form. And that's why I chose maximize conversions. If I can have the most amount of the highest intent and then set my target CPA later, I'll have a really good control over both quality and quantity. Collected leads can be downloaded in the campaign settings. This is, again, leads collected within the last 30 days. If you have a lead that is 31 days old and you do not download it, it goes away forever. So make sure that you're at least downloading them or delivering a webhook. So we're going to be using a webhook. I just haven't set this one up yet, again, because I just got too excited and wanted to get something approved really, really quickly. But webhook is something that I think would probably be good. If you don't have a webhook URL right out of your CRM tool, I recommend using Zapier. Zapier can actually have something called Webhook by Zapier, and Webhook by Zapier will give you a webhook URL and a key, and then after they get pulled into that Zapier, then can be placed to anywhere else, pushed into HubSpot, pushed into pretty much any other location that you want. Then if you say don't have a webhook, it tells you right there you can do it with Zapier. And then you just have additional lead form qualifications here, and then you just simply click the button, add to campaign, and you are all set. So that's Facebook, or sorry, well, I almost said Facebook lead ads. That is Google lead forms, very much like Facebook lead ads. And I will have an update video when this starts to run, get leads, and start to get more activity. So thank you so much. This is John Moreno, Solutions 8. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, share, subscribe, send it to your grandma, all the good stuff that we'd like you to do to make me feel better. Thank you so much. Bye.